Hello, we're going to walk through finding and joining rides on the new NYCC website. By clicking on this Join Rides menu link, it shows all the NYCC rides today and in the future. And we have filters and save filters to help you easily and quickly find the rides that you want. So the filters, we have some core filters here, and then we have advanced filters here. And this is a set of save filters. So let's walk through the core filters. You can choose road rides, you can choose Central Park laps, Prospect Park laps, or both. So as soon as you change these filters, the rides instantly update. You can change the speed you're looking for. So if you want to go faster or slower, you can set the range. And if you see none, you may need to increase that a little bit to see the rides that match. You can also filter on distance, elevation, and ride level, like A, B, C. So this is great. Now, I'm going to point out something here. If you change something in the filters so nothing shows up, click Reset Filter, and that starts the process all over. Now, the save filters, when you've got your criteria set up, you can save the filters. So in this case, they have a road ride filter. So when they click road rides, they've selected the criteria for this speed range for road rides, and all those show up instantly. They've set the criteria for Central Park laps. So if you click it, it shows Central Park laps that meet their criteria. Now, you can, if you want to change the criteria, you can. Let's make an adjustment here. You can click Edit, and you can update. So you can even change the filter. You can also rename it and delete it. Now, how to save a filter initially. Let's show you one more feature, which is you can change how the rides are shown. List view is the same set of rides, but the information is in columns. So some people prefer this. And when you save a filter, it retains this setting. So I'm going to create a new filter called Laps List. So now it's easy for me to go to Central Park Laps, see the rides. I can click this, see it in list view. So this helps everyone find exactly what they're looking for. One thing to point out is that with the speed limit in Central Park at 15 miles an hour, all of the NYCC laps are above that. So we don't show speed. All laps are shown in lap time. So 16-minute lap time, 17-minute, 18, etc. Let's take a look at the ride details. When you find a ride that you like, I'm going to reset the filter, go back to grid view. I'm going to slow things down, and I'm going to open this test ride. So this test ride, the organizer has a nice picture at the top. You can add this ride to your calendar that you use. And this is why ride organizers are now asked to estimate when the ride will end, so the ride can show up on participants' calendars. Here's your action buttons to join a ride, or you can withdraw. This person's a leader. They can withdraw as a leader before they can join it. And then you get a quick details summary of the ride, and then all the details of the ride. And what we have down below are resource cards. So when you click on the resource card, you can see the description, and the organizer can put all sorts of helpful information there. The starting location, again, they can put all sorts of information, and there's a link to the start location. And if you're on your phone, that's really helpful to easily navigate right to the start. Same with a route. They can have information about the route. The link opens the route. So we're trying to make things as convenient for our members as possible. Same with trains. Not only have the details of the train included, but there's links to the apps for Metro North and for New Jersey Transit, so you can purchase tickets easily. And organizers can add additional cards, like this one's detailing the lunch stop, and they can add whatever cards to help everyone on the ride understand what's coming up for that ride. The big benefit for the resource cards is mobile view. So if you're on your phone, the resource cards let you get to what you want to find quickly, open it, and continue on. So it makes it a joy to use on your phone. So we have a couple of rules for the new website. Nobody can add you to the ride without your consent. That could take place on the old website, but now leaders must choose to join the ride as a leader. Uh, Second, you can only be on one ride on a given day and time. On the old website, it would allow the same person to be on multiple rides, for example, on Saturday at the same time. That is no longer allowed. Finally, for road rides, you need a leader before participants can join to avoid leaderless road rides. But we do allow participants to join laps because the organizer can choose someone to help lead that speed group, that lap time group, at the ride start or the night before. So let's look at what happens when you join a ride. Go back to join rides here. If you click on My Rides, it shows you all the rides that you could be physically cycling on. So as a participant, or you're a participant and you volunteered to lead, or you're on the wait list, or you're a volunteer leader, or you've been invited to lead. So I'll open up a couple of these so you can see what it looks like. So they can click lead ride if they want to join it, or they can decline the leader invitation. Now this one, they can't lead the ride because they're already on an overlapping ride. So once they withdraw from this overlapping ride on the same day, then they'll be able to lead this ride if they want. So the system's really making sure no one person is on more than one ride on a given day and time. Let's take a look at another one. Volunteer leader. Here's someone who's volunteered to lead. And a lot of times organizers they've invited leaders, but those leaders haven't joined the ride as a leader. And so it doesn't hurt to volunteer, but more likely than not, the organizer already has leaders in mind, but it can't hurt to volunteer. Next, on the wait list. Here's an example of a ride for which they're on the wait list and tells you what position you're in. You can see that Jane is first in the wait list, and she can leave the wait list if she wants. Obviously, she would lose her spot, but that's what she can choose to manage all the rides that she's leading, volunteering to lead, or she's a participant or on the wait list. Next, you can click on members and you'll see all your ride activity, which is really nice to see, not only for rides in the future, but rides in the past that you've done. And you can look up other people. So if they were on the old website, their ride history, you can just click older ride history. And once they log in, you can see their ride history. So older lead history, you can see their lead history, all at a click of a button. Finally, the advanced filters. Let's wrap up with that. So I'm going to go back. You can filter your rides, but I'm going to go back to join rides to show you some of these. On join rides, the advanced filters, we talked about the unpaved percentage to help you find gravel rides, which is kind of nice. The other advanced filters, let's take a look at those. Okay, so we have ride duration. Now that we're estimating the end time, you can choose to filter on how long you want to be riding. You can choose which day of the week or days of the week that you want to see rides, right? And it will update. You can even select specific days of the month. Paceline type. Non-rotating means it's a line of NYCC members riding together. Single line rotation. Double line rotation. Circular is continuous rotation. And then other is for things like Harlem Hill repeats, where everyone's kind of on their own. Drop policy. Hover over this, it gives you the description. And you can filter on rides that are full drop or they're a drop ride or a no drop ride, whatever works for you. Tags is more for SIG and other program rides. And the last one is train. If you want to not ride on a train, check the box. If you want definitely to have a train out and back, You can do that, or choose all three, and all the rides will require a train that show up. So with that, remember to save your filters. It helps you find the rides quickly and easily. And the final piece is on your account details. Don't forget to click on Edit Profile, and you can choose New Ride Notifications based on road, Central Park Laps, or Prospect Park Laps by level. So, hope that helps.